Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be walking through how to create an eBird account so you can participate in our Fly Through July birding challenge. So the very first thing, you're going to log in, pull up ebird.org. This is a picture of the home page, and you are going to create a new account. It's that nice green button on the upper right. Once you click on that, follow the prompts, fill in all your information, name, first and last, choose your username, your password, and your email address. Once you have created your account, you can now submit your checklist. So after you have gone outside and observed birds for, that 15 to 30 minute period, click on the submit button, and then it's going to prompt you to write in all the birds you have seen. So before you can enter in your birds, you're going to have to show where you were. So if this is your first checklist, you're going to have to create your location. So you are going to go to find it on a map right here, and you're going to have to enter in your state. Don't do your particular city, just put in Florida, Massachusetts, Minnesota, wherever you are. Once you do that, it's going to bring up this map. All these little red dots are locations where checklists have already been created. You can zoom in or out to your particular location. And when you find it, just drop a pin there and it will use that location for your list. And you can actually give it a particular name. If it's a random location, like if it's your backyard or the parking lot, you can name it home or whatever you'd like. And then it's going to ask some information about what you did while you were observing. So you need to put in the date. You're going to put in if you're traveling or stationary. Please only use these two options. If you pick traveling, the only difference in the fill in the blanks below here is that it will also have how long you traveled, so the distance. So I'll ask that if you do traveling. But fill this all in. Again, that duration should be at least 15 minutes, maybe longer. And then you will push continue. Now, when you get to this page, this is where you are going to individually mark which species you see. You can put in however many you saw. Did you see a mottled duck? Did you see a mallard? When you put a number in this box, it's going to give you the opportunity to also upload an image if you happen to get one, or if you have any notes. Maybe you saw ducklings, or maybe you saw chicks, maybe you saw foraging behavior. You can also jump to a particular species that would be on this list. It's right here in this circle. And the species that come up, these are going to be the most common species in your location. If you think you saw something more rare, you can click this button that shows rare species as well. And then down here, it's going to ask if you are completing a complete or incomplete checklist. So if you are putting in as many birds as you can identify in your area and you've counted all the birds, then push yes. After this, push the submit button on the bottom. Right there. And then you're going to get a list of all the species you saw. So in my walk, I saw 14 different species, including 27 individuals. Now, this is very important if you want to participate in our birding challenge and get a prize. Right here is a share button. That's how you're going to let Rookery Bay Reserve get this information and get you that raffle ticket. So make sure you click that share button. Once you click that share button, it's going to ask you to put in that Rookery Bay email address. So that rbnerr@gmail.com. We're going to put it right in here. You can write a message if you want and say Fly Through July and then share a checklist. And you can share multiple checklists with us throughout the week. Each one of those checklists will act as a different raffle ticket. And again, just in case you didn't see it, this is the email you need to share your checklist with to be able to be eligible for a prize. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing what birds you're seeing.